Afternoon, Michael Wynn, Chief Digital Officer of Digital Ops, a division of RB Oppenheim Associates. Welcome to the Digital Marketing Podcast and video series where we talk about digital marketing tactics and strategies to help grow your business. Today's episode is a follow-up to yesterday's episode where we talked about the shift and really the rise of the gig economy and the workers that make up that workforce. So today, I think a very tactical, very practical example of how to launch your solopreneur digital marketing startup kit on a $17 annual budget. Yes, that's right. I said 17 bucks. So what we're going to talk about is probably about 10 or 11 step-by-step what you need to do, the very basics of what you need for literally an annual budget of $17. So let's get started. Number one, obviously you need to have a digital storefront or a digital home base, which means you need a website, which means you need a domain name. Now, GoDaddy, for lack of a better word, or any other company out there, absolutely has the most affordable plan on the planet. Right now, for 12 bucks, you can go and you can buy your very own domain name and a basic website hosting plan. 12 bucks, that's $1 per month for your first year. Now, here's the thing. Don't overthink this. It really doesn't matter. A name is great, but here's the thing. This is all about your personal brand. So make it simple. Just put in your last name and whatever area of expertise you are. So if you're an accountant, for me, it would be Wynn Accounting. If I was an engineer, it would be Wynn Engineering. If I was whatever your last name is and whatever your field of study or expertise is, pick that domain, right? And so winaccounting.com. So for 12 bucks, you've got 12 months to use this. You can always come up later with, a great name, but this step, launching a solopreneur digital marketing startup kit, the best thing you can do is start, not, get caught up in the planning. Listen, here's the thing. If you're watching this video, I hope that, well, first of all, let me say how sorry I am that, the economic repercussions of COVID-19 and the 26 million Americans who lost their job or who were laid off, who now find themselves staring, what am I going to do? Well, welcome to solopreneurship. And so this episode is really meant for you. I hope you find it encouraging. I hope you find it very tactical, very practical on what the next steps you need to take today. So go to GoDaddy.com. Actually do this. Just type in GoDaddy $1 hosting. The first thing you're going to see is a coupon on a link that you can click on. It'll take you right to the page where you type in the domain name and hit purchase. 12 bucks, super simple. Now, so you got that covered. You got your domain name, you got that ready, you've got your hosting set up. Once you log into your account, there's a big fat button that says install WordPress. Boom, you click that. It literally takes about 60 seconds, maybe 90 seconds, and it'll GoDaddy will give you this little like bar graph, status bar, building, they do all of that work for you. You don't have to know one single thing about any kind of code. Now, once it's finished, don't pick their builder or anything like that. Just say, I want to start. It'll open up your WordPress dashboard. You click on the appearance section and click on themes. And in the themes, I want you to type in the word Astra, Astra, and hit enter. You're going to see that there's the theme called Astra. you want to click on install. When you click install, you're going to see that once you're there are a set of starter templates that you can pick from. Now, if you're going to charge or let people pick services that you want to charge a specific dollar amount, I would recommend that you pick one of the quote shop formats, even though you're not going to necessarily provide products, but you're going to itemize your services. It will be smart of you to pick one of the shop layouts. Don't worry if it's shops for pets or shops for, health products. That doesn't matter. You're going to put in your own product name, your own product prices, your own photos. You'll be fine. So pick one of those. Again, this is about getting started. This isn't about overthinking, the whole process. It's how can I do it for $17, get in, get out, get started, and start developing new business relationships in my new solopreneurship. All right, so we got that done. We've got Astra installed. We've picked our theme. We're ready to go. Now we need to do some branding. Guys, again, keep it simple. I want you to go to Fiverr.com, Fiverr, that's 2 R's.com. Scroll down. There's going to be people on there that will design 2 logos for you to pick from for $5. Spend $5, get a professionally made logo for you to put on your website. So $12, $5. Guess what, guys? We spent our $17 and we've got a logo. We've got a website. So now we've got to add our logo. We need to add our website content. When it comes to the website content, you really only need basically 3 pages: your home page, your about page, your contact page, and maybe a services page if you want to have that listed out. If you pick that shop content, you can just replace the word shop with services, and you can just change the label literally. But all the functionality of that will be integrated. And guys, it's so easy. You go to paypal.com, you set up your PayPal, you go into the back end of the shop, you put in your email address for PayPal, boom, you've got an e-commerce component set up and you're ready to go. Now, when you're writing your website content, remember this. Remember that every page you write, your home page, your contact us page, your service page, you must have at least 300 words on that page. Why is that important? Because that is the minimum threshold of words that the search engines are looking for when it comes to your authoritative count on your website. So get out your Google Docs or Microsoft Word, whatever you're going to write in, and just title each one of those, write up 300 words and put it in there. Again, keep in mind, you're going to keep it brief, but you're also going to give enough evidence that you know what the heck you're talking about and that you can do, that you have the skills and abilities that someone who's looking to acquire your services, that they can find this, and that there's some level of credibility. Now, if you have any, accreditations, or if you have any, accomplishments or recognitions by third-party entities that are from your industry, those are those proof concept logos of those entities that have recognized you as an expert in your field. You want to make sure that you include those either on your homepage, definitely in your about page, because that proof is important. Now, next, you're going to find there's a plugin. You click on, again, you're in the WordPress dashboard. You click on plugins, type in Talk To, TAWK space TO. You're going to see a plugin called Talk To. Click on that, install. It's free. What that will do is provide you with an instant chat feature on your website. They have a great tutorial. Again, it's free. You can download it to your iPhone or to your Android device, so that if you're not sitting at your desk and somebody wants to chat with you and ask you about the services that you offer, you can instantly be notified via email or text on the application. This is free, guys. Again, we've spent our $17 budget. That's all we have to spend for the next 12 months. But now we've got We've got instant chat on our website. We're ready to go. Now, we absolutely must have the core 5 social media platforms. All 5 of these you must create a profile for. You must have a Facebook business page. You must have a Twitter account. You must have your LinkedIn account. You must have a YouTube account, and you must have Instagram. Those are the 5 must-have basic social media channels. You'll create all of those. Guess what? They're all free. So we spent our $17. We don't have any more money, but we've got our 5 basic social network platforms. Now, we've got to talk about how are you going to launch this solopreneur digital marketing startup company, right? It's your first solopreneurship. So you've got to think about how you're going to get the word out. Well, it's very simple. You need to do just like I do every day. You need to get on and leverage live video content on your social media profile. Guess why? It's free. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to jot down on a sheet of paper 3 bullet points that you're going to talk about. And the reason why I say 3 is we want to keep this simple. You need to get on every day and do a 9-minute daily talk, a daily rant, however you want to call it, and cover 3 bullet points. And do it every day, Monday through Friday, and record that item. Again, you don't have to push. You literally click on Facebook, go to your business page, go to your personal page. It really doesn't matter. Hit go live. There'll be a countdown. 1, 2, 3. You'll go live. It's recording the audio and the video all at one time. Now, here's the thing. Why 9 minutes? 9 minutes is important when you get started because it's the perfect length that can really go on Facebook. It can go on YouTube, and it fits just under the threshold for LinkedIn right now. So, and LinkedIn, as we're going to talk about in a minute, is really going to be your honey hole right now because LinkedIn right now is behaving like Facebook did in 2008, 2009, where everybody and their brother, when Facebook really came out and just took the world by storm, like when you logged into Facebook in 2008, 2009, you literally scrolled so slowly. You read every single post from it didn't matter if it was your friend or an article, like you read everything. And that's what's happening on LinkedIn right now. So you download, you go back into your video, you click on the 3 dots, you click on the button that says download video, you download it to your computer, then you upload that to your YouTube channel. You put in a title, you put in a little description, you hit publish, okay? So now it's on YouTube. You grab the short code where you just click on the share button for YouTube for that video, click share, get that link, go to your WordPress site, put in the title, create a title for your 9-minute rant, and then paste the YouTube link that you just put in there. And then right below that, again, WordPress will automatically format it. You don't have to know any code. It'll automatically put it in there for you. And you just put a little description. Hey, I did this video today. It's really my recap of ABC. I hope you enjoy it. Boom. You publish that post and you're good to go. Now, the other thing that's going to be really important for you to remember is Google My Business Listing. You want to create a Google My Business Listing account. Why? Because Google My Business is the core platform of how Google starts to identify what are legitimate businesses. Now, ideally, you want to put in the services that you offer. You want to put in as much information as you can. You can put in hours of operation. You don't have to put in necessarily your physical address, but you can put in, your website, your phone number, and things of that nature. And I think that's what's important about that is, again, it is the first third-party directory that's going to recognize your brand new website domain and address that you registered when you started up, right? Obviously, in all of your other profiles, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, you can have a link back to your domain name. That's 100% critical must-have step that you need. Now, when you've done that, you'll see there's a plugin for WordPress called Post to Google My Business. Install that, and at the bottom of that, you'll see that every post that you do, there's a little button at the bottom that says Post to GMB, Google My Business, right? You'll connect those two. Again, this is all just like click the button and it guides you through the process. It's not rocket science. You don't have to be a web developer. You don't have to know code. This is simple. Now, in the bottom, you're going to need a picture to go with this. So I recommend there's a site, there's two. One is Pixelbay, Pixelbay.com, Pixelbay, or Pixels, Pexels.com. Either one of those two. You can find great images, royalty-free. Again, we've already spent our $17 budget. We can't spend any more money for the first 12 months. Here's a way for you to get great visuals, great images for your blog post that you can use because we're going to need that later. So you want to insert that in the little area called featured image, right? And that makes that nice little thumbnail when you share it on social media. All right, so we've got the post. We've submitted it to Google My Business listing. Now it's time. We've downloaded it to Facebook, or downloaded it from Facebook. We put it on YouTube. Now it's time to go to LinkedIn, upload the video that you just uploaded to YouTube. You're going to upload that same video into LinkedIn. Now, a little research that you need to do. LinkedIn, very similar to Twitter and Facebook for that matter, and Instagram, also has hashtags. Hashtags, if you have no idea what that is, it's basically like a digital card catalog by topic. So whenever you see the little pound sign and words next to it, you can see usually like when you start to type it in, there's like a count next to it. And if you identify, that there's like 1,700,000 things next to that hashtag, you know that a lot of people are reading that topic. They're consuming the content under that hashtag. So you want to do a little homework and go out there and find the top 10 hashtags that are of your interest by the people who would most likely benefit from your services and or products, and identify those top 10 hashtags. And that's going to be true for Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, that you've got those, and you can use those same hashtags in your YouTube videos. They're called tags, and you just type them in there as well. So you're going to upload that video into LinkedIn. You're going to put a little description. Hey guys, love for you guys to check out my latest video. I talk about ABC. Love to get your feedback. You post that on LinkedIn and you're ready to go. Now, next, what you need to think about is how do I amplify? Because let me tell you, I'm going to give you a little secret. There is a way to get a 10x multiplier effect on your LinkedIn presence, and it's very simple. Remember how I said you need to pick out 10 hashtags? Why is 10 a great number? Because it really gives you a wide variety of sort of little segments within the larger context of the industry that you're a part of, that your field of services, that your expertise, where you can deliver value to companies that need to, have you perform those services for them. So what you want to do, we've identified these 10 hashtags. Now what you want to do is go to the top performing posts that are in each one of those 10, right? Go to the number one for each one of those categories, go onto that article, go down to the comments, read the article, right? Read it, perform a little reading comprehension, and come up with an insightful comment that you're going to leave. You're not trying to spam, hey guys, I do this for this amount of money. That's not what you're doing. You're trying to contribute to the conversation. And in doing so, phones are ringing off the hook. People want to know, how can I do this on a $17 budget? So here's the thing. You're going to go in there, you're going to find those topics, and you're going to literally put in a comment, 1 sentence, 2 sentence, short but meaningful, insightful comment on that top post of that industry. So Now what we're talking about is you've got to find 10 posts, you've got to read them, you got to make an insightful comment, right? And that whole activity, let's say it takes you 3 minutes to read a post and you got to read 10, you've got 30 minutes plus your 9-minute video that you did. Now you got 39 minutes, okay? And then the last thing you need to do is make sure that you've got a mechanism in place to measure when you start to get these contacts coming through your LinkedIn. Because trust me, if you execute this plan, if you execute this solopreneur digital marketing startup kit that we're talking about today, that you've invested a total of $17 in, you are going to start getting people asking you about, hey, tell me more about what you do, how much you charge, etc. You need a CRM. You need a way to collect this. And you know what? Guess how much money you have to spend on this? Nothing. You have zero. Your budget is spent. So you need another free tool. Guys, the best free CRM tool on the planet is HubSpot CRM. It's completely free. You can go in there, you can put in your appointments, you can put in contracts, like all kinds of basic information and performance reporting available to you in a dashboard. It's so easy and it's free, and you only have $17 and you've already spent all your money. Now, so you got HubSpot CRM set up, you're putting in your information, you're putting in your leads, you're putting in your costs. You've literally, for $17 in less than 45 minutes a day, you've got a plan that you can execute starting today on how to successfully launch your solopreneur digital marketing startup kit on a $17 budget. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found great value of this. If you're listening to this or watching this and you have a friend that could benefit from this very simple, very practical way of creating a new path of earning money for 2020 and looking into 2021, please share this. Again, my name is Michael Wynn. I'm the Chief Digital Officer of Digital Ops, a division of RD Oppenheim Associates. Hope you have a great day and tune in next time.